Hello everybody and welcome to another session of AWS. I am Jay Vilatkar and today I am going to explain you about how to use Elastic Load Balancer and Autoscaling Group to scale EC2 instance. So first of all, as you have seen my previous sessions, you might have been knowing how to use the EC2 instance and create it. So if you haven't checked it, please check it in my last previous slides or videos. You would get to know how to use it. So now let's come back to the topic. So what is Elastic Load Balancer? So Elastic Load Balancer is an AWS service which distributes the incoming traffic equally among various other EC2 instances, so that there is no load of traffic on only one instance and it is distributed equally, and it prevents the instance from getting failed or disrupted. So there is another thing called Autoscaling Group. So what Autoscaling Group is? Autoscaling Group basically adjusts the number of instances in your network. Like if there are 3 instances and one of the instance gets deleted, then it adds another instance in the group to compensate it, so that traffic could be equally divided among them. And so let's start with today's video. So as you can see, this is the EC2 instance dashboard. This is the main instance called the ELB instance which I have created. You can see this instance ID, host name, public IP address, private IP address. When I copy this public IP address over here and paste it, it will say manual instance with IP as 100 whatever is it. I'll just go back, and so this will help us to identify that the instance is working and we can access the instance. So now after that, as we have created one instance, now we have to create a load balancer. For this we have to go to load balancer. As we are dealing with application load balancer, we have to choose application load balancer over here. I've created an load balancer, but you have to create it like this. Go to load balancer, create application load balancer. Create application load balancer. Go over there. You have to add the load balancer name. You have to add the load balancer name. Yeah, keep it as default. Select all the EC2 instance as I've selected in my load balancer which I have created, which I will show you later. This one for demo I'm just showing this one. I have to just select these these instances, then I have to give the load balancer name I just told. So after selecting these EC2 these availability zones, we have to select security groups, as I have created my existing security group. If you don't know how to create a security group, click on this to create a new security group. Over here we will go over here and create security group, which is opened over here. In this security group we have to give any security group name. As I have already created it, I will just not type anything. I will just guide you how to create it. Give your name, then description is optional. If you want, you can give the description. Then add inbound rule. So for add inbound rule, you have to add HTTP protocol open, which I will show you. Like you have to add a rule because you have to add HTTP protocol like this, not HTTPS, because it would charge you something, and type anywhere. And description is option, and I will just give it my SG1. I will just give the name, and I will just create the security group. Let's create it. You can see this outbound is fine and all. Create an inbound rule. You can see this inbound rule is created. You can just create this security group. Okay, description is compulsory, so you can write anything like you can just give the name again. You can just give it and create a security group. So the security group has been created, and you can just check this in the security group dashboard. This is my SG, which I have created initially, and this one is my SG1. I will show you what is there in my SG. I will just open this one, my SG, so that you could get it. What is it? Over here I've just included an inbound rule, this IPv4 HTTP traffic and all, which I have created again for your understanding. You can see this security group. I'll show you MySG1 again. You have to go down, MySG1, deselect this one. See this, you can just click on this one, click on this guide. You can see this is also the same. You can use anyone. No, I have used my SG, so I will use it again. Use my SG. So coming back to load balancers, as we have seen, we can choose anything. Like we can choose anything. Let's refresh it and just check whether MySG1 has come or not. This is MySG, MySG1. You can select any of the security group. I'm just selecting it for your reference. We have selected this one. Okay. Now load balance tags is optional. Additional add-on services is also an optional tag. Okay, let's create one only. Let's create this one. Let's create another application load balancer. My B2. Let's create this one again. Let's create it. Okay, so target group is, we have to create a target group again because it's specific to it. So for target group we have to choose this instance. For now it is only instances, so it is going to be instance. Otherwise I will so for this instance it is rest all the same. We don't have to add anything. We have to add the path which is given over here, which is health.html. You just need to add like this only. You don't have to just create any HTML page or anything. Just add this much and it would be created. Now target group name, my TG1. I'll just put this name. Let's check anything else. No. Now I will just select this instance and include as pending below so that it would be included. Create a target. I will just create this target group. Let's check this one. Yeah, 2 target groups have been created. So now as you have created the target groups, now you can go back to now you have to again load balancer. Again you load balancer. I think so it went. Application load balancer. I think so. Just giving like this. Internet facing, adding everything. Hurry. Adding everything like this. See, yeah. Selecting 6